favorite bro? What's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view a fan page. Disruption Network, Wrestle Phantom Radio. Every week's an episode. Open with your favorite show. Hear about your favorite bro. What's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view a fan page.
This is Mike Coffin, Vice President of the Ataxia Brotherhood, and your Wrestle Fandom Radio champion, and you are watching Wrestle Fandom Radio.
He's back, baby.
I am back. All right.
After being splat on the sidewalk
Viciously attacked.
by that
Unnecessarily attacked.
who thankfully isn't
as you
here.
can see, is not here. I mean, you would think after one turning on us, right? And two, the vicious car attack, that we could just get rid of him. But of course, we all sign contracts. It's like we have to let him be here. It's ridiculous.
But he's kind of voiding the contract by not showing up.
You know what? I mean, we're supposed
If
to
he
go.
gets kicked off the show,
We're
he
supposed to
gets
go.
kicked off the show.
Yeah, we're supposed to go at noon. We even waited till 5 after to go, and then screw it, we're going.
He don't want to answer text messages or phone calls, whatever. Screw him. We can just go in and
Yeah,
show.
we don't need
It's
it.
a big week. It's a big week, Garrett.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
But before we get into talking about it,
We got to thank our sponsors.
now if you need some ink, Garrett, where would you go and get ink?
But definitely go to Rockin' Horse Tattoo and see our man Josh.
See Josh, guys.
He's the man.
If you need some vinyl or screen printing,
You would definitely go to Seasonal Sports.
go see Fred.
No one better.
Tell Fred we sent you. Now,
No
Gary,
one better.
I know you've had a lot to endure the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm sure your mind's felt foggy.
That it has.
Do you know what helped with that?
I do. It's this right here. Upgrade. Boom.
Boom! Upgrade!
All right.
And the last bit of cleaning up we need to do right now is the network along with
oh, yeah.
EJA Moving, I believe it is.
Yeah,
and
we got it right here. We got a flyer right here. Look at this. Boom. Check this out. Get it on all that. Yeah.
EJA
yeah,
Moving.
For the food, it's the food drive for the Utica Food Pantry. So the EJA Moving Company, the Utica Cricket Club, and Disruption Network are all putting it on. All right. So the drop-off locations for canned and non-perishable foods. We have the Whisk Baking Company. You ever been there? No. Oh my God,
Where is
dude!
it?
You gotta go. It's down. It's in Franklin Square.
Okay.
All right. Utica Hemco, at the New Hartford one or the Herkimer one are both drop-offs. You can go to Rocking Horse Tattoo, Joey's down on Mohawk Street, Big Apple, and then Music and More Records.
All right. And we've shared the locations on our page. I know I've shared it on my personal page also. Me and Garrett have both been tagged by the giant turd Z on it, but
Yeah.
business is business.
Yeah, he hits us up when he wants us to do stuff for him, but
Yeah, whatever.
yeah.
We got a big week this week. Halloween Havoc.
Dude, it's going to be great.
I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, it's.
Champ is here.
Oh, look who decided to show.
Look, it's my favorite hood ornament.
Really? Oh,
You're 10 minutes late, Ted.
10 minutes. You couldn't have come?
The champ's here, and I'm not even on camera.
No, you're not on camera. Why would I put you on camera?
You weren't here.
You're on camera.
You hit him with your car.
Yeah, well, whatever. Dude, it's not even, this Friday isn't even turned on, is it?
You know what?
sometimes I just
Actually, you know what? You know what, Joe? Joe, you've seen me go full mastermind.
Yeah.
You've seen the long-term planning, all the stuff I've had to do.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Oh no. Should I be scared? Oh, what's going to happen to the champ now? Oh, no, here it comes.
Oh, oh, my man. Oh, sleepy time. Oh, well, why don't we put him on camera now, Garrett?
Yeah, you want him on camera? Yeah, Todd wanted to be on camera, right? Let's get him on camera. There we go.
Oh,
It's all right. Yeah, I learned how to punch at a very young age. I know what I'm doing. Coming at me like that. You out of your mind.
oh, that's great.
All right.
Anyways,
All right, we'll leave him right
let's
there.
continue the show. All right, I got the card right here in front
You
of me.
got it? Okay, you got the whole thing? I was just pulling it up here
All
myself.
right, we got Madman Fulton versus Brute Vince Lake.
Dude, that's going to be a heavy hitter
let's
banger.
Let's do a little thing. Who's your pick on it?
Okay. There's no way I'm ever going to bet against Brew Van Slyke ever.
Me either.
Ever. I would not. I've seen the man in action. I've seen him up close. I would never ever bet against him.
All right, Mike.
Period.
So that's 2 for Brew. What do you say, Todd? He sounds undecided.
Oh,
guys.
Complex said to pin him. Oh, no. I could pin him right now, and I could take that back. I want him to know that I could take that back right now.
Either one of us could take it back.
Okay, we could take it back right now. I don't want that to happen. I want him to wake up and realize how bad he just got taken out.
You gotta let
okay?
up.
So he can then wonder that, and just he can know at any given time I can take that belt back. So
Right.
But you're right, Complex. I should, but I'm not going to.
Absolutely.
This is where the mastermind stuff kicks in.
We got Mike Skyros versus Bill Collier. I'm not going against Mike.
I'm not going against Mike, but Bill is a big guy. He's a big guy. But not only would I not go against Mike and all of his skills, but he's on a mission to get back into the championship spotlight.
100%.
So, yeah.
Then we got Kayla Sparks versus Veda. I'm not going against Kayla.
I'll never go. I'm sorry. I know Veda's good. I've seen her wrestle before. I just, yeah, it's Kayla Sparks. I'm not going against her either.
We got Power Supply versus Ataxia. I'm not going against the Brotherhood.
I'm
man.
not going against the Brotherhood. It's
No
a taxi.
way.
Are you kidding me? No way.
Then we got the Stetsons versus Ben Hamim and Blaze Haram.
The champs have been on a roll, man. I mean,
Are you going to publicly speak out and say the Stetsons, Garrett?
oh yeah.
All right,
The teams that went at them and they still came out on top. Yeah, man. There's no way.
Then we have Sean Carr, Garrett Holiday.
Okay, Sean Carr is one of the greatest wrestlers from New York. Period.
Garrett Holiday.
But Garrett Holiday has been operating on a different level.
Oh, 100%.
Not only has he been operating on a different level, he's got the title to worry about. I think he will throw everything that he has at Sean Carr.
Well, I don't think Sean Carr's getting out of this with the belt.
I'd hate to go against Sean Carr. I really would. You know, if I don't know. I can't bet against Garrett Holiday on this one. Not when it's his title on the line. I can't bet against him.
And then we got Megabyte Ronnie versus Nick Sullivan.
Okay.
Megabyte Ronnie's a beast, but Nick Sullivan is something.
He's a human brick wall. Megabyte Ronnie's he's a big guy. Huge. He's awesome. But Nick Sullivan is just a scary human being, man. I don't know.
All right.
I don't think so.
I can't read. Who's in the Fatal 5-Way?
That would be what's his name? Hold on. I got it. All right, so we got TJ Epics.
Yes.
Okay. We have Shell Connors,
Yep.
Saren Rain, Keenan Moore, and the Greek God Papadon.
Who are you saying? I'm going Saren Rain.
I think this match is going to be very fast-paced, very intense.
Oh, obviously.
I don't see how Papadon doesn't outsmart
You mean cheat?
there's 5 guys in the match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's.
And it's a non-DQ match.
It's a
You're going to tell me he's not going to have friends come and assist?
I don't
Bullshit.
see. Should we get Todd a pillow?
Honestly, we're doing a show. We should probably wake him up.
Yeah. I don't see how GGP doesn't come out on top.
Todd! Hey,
sunshine.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty, time to wake up. We're doing a show.
Hey.
Really? Because you went out like a light.
He was sleeping for about 5 minutes. You all right?
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, so Extreme Rules the other night was really good.
That was 2 weeks ago.
That was a few weeks ago, dude.
Oh.
You all right?
Well,
Yeah,
here,
all right.
drink some water. We'll let you get your bearings back together, and we're
Yeah.
doing a show.
Yeah.
You might want to put some ice on your
So
eye.
you think Sarah and Rain?
Yeah, I'd go Sarah Rain.
If we had if there was another person in place of GGP, and it was one of I would say like the younger wrestlers, like all of them that are in there, I would probably put Saren as my pick on that. Saren or TJ Epics, because I watched TJ Epics win the Battle Royal in Rome, and he won it in spectacular fashion.
Right.
And then
Todd, you look lost.
What?
You look a little lost.
I don't know what you're talking about.
but I don't see how GGP doesn't wait for the perfect moment, and not steal the win, but steal the win.
Has
I
they
don't
announced
see
who Coffin's wrestling?
they have not, but he will be in action.
And
Our champ, of course,
I'm choosing Coffin.
will be. Oh
regardless
yeah,
of who
it's
faces.
always
Regardless.
Coffin.
Now, the match I'm kind of looking forward to see how it plays out is that Stetson's versus Ben Hamim and Blaze Haram match. Because I don't know if anybody's been paying attention. We've been sharing it. ICW's been sharing it on their page. But there's been a little bit of... The senior Stetson has kind of lost it a little bit and has made Ben Hamim his main target.
I mean, so yeah. So he, for anyone who didn't see how this started, Kayla was, I would say, brutalized by,
to say the least.
Serena Deeb.
by Serena Deeb and Ben, and then they just attacked them in the back. We got, go check out our page. I mean, we had it breaking. I mean, I posted it. I happened to be standing right there. I was really lucky, and I caught the whole thing. It was crazy. It was bad, but I mean, I've never seen Chip like that.
No.
I've never seen Chip that angry. And for him to kidnap, just straight up, I mean, he pulled.
He was on some mastermind shit.
Yeah, he pulled some stuff there, and I mean, headlock, he put him out. He went full bore, man. He was a little scary. I'm not even gonna lie. So this is going to be an intense matchup between the two. As we know, Shane had to miss the last show for medical. So luckily he's good. Everything is fine. He wasn't injured or anything, but he was. So he'll be there, and yeah, and Blaze is back. It's gonna be as good as all the other matches are, and I'm going to call that this is going to be the most intense match.
And doing a little research on Chip there is one of his nicknames used to be the Lunatic. And Chip's been in the game for...
Long time.
Since 1996.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My face hurts.
It probably should.
Should I know where to punch, so...
That is true. Oh my God! I just found an old Chip picture, and apparently at one point he was known as Kenny Casanova.
Oh yeah, show him. I've seen that picture.
That is fantastic.
He's got a third arm.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyways.
So
let's talk some. Are you with us?
A little bit.
Are you recalling this past week's Raw, SmackDown, AEW, anything?
I didn't really watch AEW last week. I did watch SmackDown, and I did watch Raw.
Okay.
And I did watch pieces of AEW last night.
yeah, I came into it late, but it seemed all right.
It It wasn't bad. Or were they calling it Title Tuesday?
I don't know if if the Hangman Adam Page injury is real or not.
It is. He has a concussion.
Yeah,
He's on concussion protocol.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, that was
He
kind
took
of
a
where-
nasty clothesline from Mox.
Because nowadays, even with that stuff, I'm not sure if that's even kayfabe. You know what I mean? Because you could then you could say, oh, no, he's actually hurt. Because if I was going to do that, right, I would take him out for a little while, and I would bring him back not as the cowboy shit gimmick. I would literally bring him back as the leader of the Dark Order and
That'd be cool.
and redo the Dark Order, and make them like a serious thing again. And then in the other news, which I shared to these guys this morning, was Tony, or last night or this morning, was that Tony Khan has actually spoken finally about what we've been saying for a long time, is that ROH is going to end up having a weekly show. Well, again, hopefully they get rid of Rampage because they don't need it. If they're going to do something else. Who's that?
My sister.
Oh, what's up?
You're on YouTube.
You're live on air.
You didn't call me, so I figured it's time to call you.
I specifically didn't call you.
Well, you're on. So, who's your favorite wrestler? Just name somebody.
Reigns.
Roman, get the fuck out of here.
That is such a perfect thing for her to say to you.
I now don't. You all just saw live on TV. My sister just got disowned by me. But I don't know if they necessarily need to do away with Rampage. They need to reformat it. It needs to be in a different time slot.
It needs. I mean, the problem is like they act like it's on Friday. The whole thing, we're acting on Friday. First off, WrestleFeed, if you have WrestleFeed, gives you the entire thing. Everyone knows what's going to happen. No one needs to actually watch unless they're a hardcore person who really wants to see the match between these people. But nothing ever, things rarely ever happen on Rampage that, really, really matter. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't think a title has ever changed on Rampage. And every now and then there's a really, really good match that the Wheeler Yuta Moxley match. You know, every now and then you have a real banger on it. But other than that, nothing ever really happens because it's going to be spoiled by the internet. It's taping something and then sharing it on is one of your premium products. I think the dark stuff, that's fine if you were to do that and then air that another day.
Cody Rhodes won the TNT title on the event at Rampage in December of last year.
Yeah, but some of them they do live.
Was
that could have been a live?
Was that the first one?
No, that was December.
Okay. No. The first title win of that. Was
That's
that
the only
inaugural
one?
Yeah.
I don't think that was the first inaugural Rampage, but I think that was the first.
No, the first the first TNT championship.
Oh.
You know what I mean? He won it on that, but I don't think anything is ever.
No, it was title change.
Was it a title change? All right, cool.
It's when he beat Sammy Guevara.
That's right. Yeah. All right. So, but then there's another thing I wanted to share, which I think, because another thing that we've spoken about is that the roster is insanely bloated.
It's very inflated.
Okay. So this is what I think that they should also be doing with who they have. Some people need to
go back to sleep now, Todd.
Some people need to go to WWE, flat out. Okay.
Or NXT.
So Miro or Rusev. Rusev needs to go back. Rusev Day needs to happen. He should show up if he shows up at in the Rumble, I'll lose it. I will be so excited.
That'd be the greatest Rusev Day ever.
Rusev Day. I'm telling you.
You don't want them to start to do what AEW has done because Triple H is bringing back a lot of people. So you don't want to get into that.
He just needs to bring back the right people, which I feel like he's done so far.
Yeah, he needs to bring back the right people, but they also have the 5 hours worth of shows. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I also think that if I'm right about Triple H, I think eventually he may try to turn something back into doing a cruiserweight better again. Because if you have somebody like Ricochet lead your cruiserweight division to start, like even its own show, like
I don't know if it necessarily needs its own show.
Because you have a lot of smaller wrestlers.
You do.
You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know. We'll see. Andrade needs to go back. Buddy Matthews needs to go back.
Andrade should be coming back from all
And Keith Lee needs to go back. Okay?
I don't see that happening.
I'm just
Not
saying.
anytime soon.
Then,
Jericho just signed a 3-year extension too.
yeah. And then the only AEW original I have going directly to the main.
MJF.
No. Wardlow blew up and is already starting to waste away because they're not. He's primed to just come out on Raw and just start power bombing everybody. Okay.
And I think the same can be said for MJF. You bring MJF to WWE, and who'd be the best person?
Well,
to
like
pair
he
him
keeps talking about the bidding war 2024, so I'm talking about this needs to happen sooner rather than later. All right. Then I also have 4 people that should go directly to NXT and literally take over. Okay. So Ricky Starks should go in and become the champ. Ethan Page should go in and become the North American champion. And then Brian Pillman Jr. and Brock Anderson need to be a tag team and go after the tag team championships. And they need to take over NXT until to get it back to where it's like
I think you need one more person to go to NXT.
Who's that?
And send Jungle Boy, but repackage him.
Oh, you should just be Jack Perry.
Yeah.
Flat out. He should just be Jack Perry.
And I think could arguably be NXT champion. I love Jungle Boy. I think he's he's fantastic. Okay. And then obviously, like they said, they're going to do that, but they need to keep the belts on everyone that in ROH that has the ROH belts. They need to keep them on them as they are right now, because you cannot have better people having those belts. Okay. Because Jericho is champ. Samoa Joe is the TV champ. Mercedes Martinez is the women's champ. Garcia is pure. FTR is the tag. And Dalton Castle and the boys have the 3-man champs. You're not going to get better that for a launch, okay? And then I think they should then take the remainder of the Jericho Appreciation Society, which is Jake Hager, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker, Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Seth Singh, Dante Martin, Kip Sabian, Matt Seidel, Scorpio Sky, Tony Nese, Ruby Soho, Rio, Red Velvet, Penelope Ford, Madison Raid, Emi Sakura, and Aqua. And that should be your main start to ROH. Fill the rest of the roster with some of the people that you've had on the Darks that have been staying on the Darks that are still contracted to them, and then people like George Joel, who should absolutely be wrestling on TV and doing all that.
Call here.
You got a call?
Yeah, I believe it's Coffin. Hello?
Hey, Todd.
Hey, what do you want?
Hey, it's Coffin. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing. We're in the middle of doing something here, man. What's going on?
Yeah, you think I care about that, you fancy little fuck?
Whoa, hey.
I told you he was going to be mad.
Are you juggalo-looking little bitch sitting there with your fake-ass hatchet gear? Fuck you. How about I come down there, stretch your neck out, and play it like a fucking banjo?
You know what?
Fuck you. You know what, motherfucker? What are you doing to your friends like that? Next time I see you, I'm going to rip your fucking tongue out and wipe your ass with it. How about that?
I saw an opportunity, and I took that opportunity. Z made me see the light of opportunity, and that's what I did. I took that opportunity.
Well, next time I see you, I'm going to see an opportunity. The next time I see Z, I'm going to see a fucking opportunity. I'm going to make you fucking pay for it, you fancy little prick.
What, you want opportunity? You want this? You want this that I got around me? You can't have this.
What you got around you, motherfucker. I don't care what that is. I saw how you treat your friends. I'm going to show you how I treat you. I've been nice.
I said he was going to be mad.
Heel coffins like motherfucker.
All right. Yeah, okay. I'm shaking over here. Oh, no.
I'll make you call me daddy, then tell you you're adopted, you little bitch.
Oh, big words from the man on the phone. Why aren't you here? You know where it is. You could have come down here.
Saturday night because I'm like you. I actually do something with my life instead of play with my friends, you motherfucker.
Oh, okay. All right. I see. You know what? You know what, man? That's it. You know what? You want to see me Saturday night? I'll see you Saturday night. You know, I'm sick of this. I'm your damn champion, and this has just gotten too much. You guys treat me. You know what? You punch me. Nope. I'm done. See you guys later. Nope. You know what? You want to treat your champion like
Really?
I'm out of here.
Bye.
Really?
Man, peace out.
That's how it's going to be. Dude, what's gotten into that guy?
Yikes.
I told you Coughlin was going to be mad.
Dude, I knew. I talked to him. He was furious. Like,
I knew it. I knew he was going to be angry. So, yeah, that's, I mean, hey.
Is what it is, man.
Yeah, you know when Coughlin swears a whole lot that he's definitely super.
You play
super
stupid
duper,
games,
man.
you win stupid prizes, and right now Todd's winning the prize of Coughlin.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want that prize. I mean, not mad Coughlin, happy Coughlin. I mean, sure.
Yeah, I'll cuddle a happy Coughlin.
But yeah, I mean, so I don't know, man. Let's. But what now? What now?
I need tickets. Give me tickets for the show.
How many?
2.
There. Here's your tickets. Get out of here. Get out of the studio.
Screw you guys.
Garrett,
Champ.
Garrett, can you lock the door?
I should lock the door. Hold on. What are we doing now? What are we talking about now? I got distracted by all that. What happened? You know what? How about this? Let's have a word from our sponsors.
Okay. You know you got that feeling to get some new ink. Well, head on down to Rockin Horse Tattoo. It's fun, it's friendly, and see our boy Josh, the master with the tattoo gun. Come on down to Rockin Horse Tattoo over by Big Apple Music.
Beautiful commercial, Joe.
Well, thank you.
Good job.
I just threw it together.
All right. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, so to go back to what I was talking about, I mean, it's just information. That's what I think that they should do.
And I'll agree with you. Like, they need to expand in a way that brings their top guys into the light, so it's not constantly you're focusing on 4 guys for a long period of time. But they also need to find a way to bring up the younger guys. And I think something like ROH, having somebody like Jericho and having Samoa Joe, 2 veterans there as champs, kind of ushering in a bunch of new guys, almost using ROH as an NXT would be a very smart way to do it.
Eventually do like a slow rollover to that, but you're going to need the ratings. You're going to need people like you just said, but also like Dalton Castle, Jay Lethal. Right. You're going to need people like that.
One of the big things that happened this week that I want to talk about is almost a passing of a torch in a way. We saw JBL return to Raw.
Oh, yeah.
And it seems that he's giving his gimmick to no longer sad, no longer happy, but Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
So it seems like Baron Corbin's going to be JBL 2.0, maybe?
I think so.
And as much as I love JBL in the Acolytes, don't get me wrong, I love, him and Ron Simmons' chemistry was beyond.
The Acolytes were so good.
And APA, was awesome. But JBL didn't shine like the Texas Lone Star is until they gave him the rich oil gimmick. And I honestly think that this is something Baron Corbin might be able to play with a little bit.
I think he can
have a
pull it
lot
off.
of fun with.
I have never had a problem. I've liked him all along.
Oh yeah,
he's
a good wrestler. They haven't found his niche yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think he can pull it off.
Absolutely.
People already don't. He's already getting the booze. Turn into it.
Turn into it. I want him to lean into this like nobody's leaned in at.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I like it, and I especially love how they were in Oklahoma, and he just like apologized to the world for doing the announcement in Oklahoma, and how he's like,
They're all
he's like,
the trailer
the
park.
state line is right there. The great state it's right there, and you're here. Like it was hilarious, so good. Yeah, it was. I mean, I feel like JBL is one of the only people who could pull that off so well. I mean, it was just like he hadn't missed a step.
Not at all.
No, you know what I mean? It was just like, hey, you're gonna be able to go out there and do it. Pff, please, I got this.
JBL
he
never
crushed
missed
it.
this.
He crushed it. So yeah, it was fantastic.
It really, really was. And the other thing that I forgot to talk about earlier is Ace Steel has officially been fired from AEW in conjunction to the big fight that happened.
Yeah, and apparently, CM Punk is like working in the back or something like that.
I don't.
Fire him.
He needs to be gone.
Fire him.
I feel like they want to utilize. He's going to be making money regardless. I don't think they want to hand him all this money without making him at least do
Let
something.
him make him more want to quit than anything else.
And another thing that's been real appealing to me is where they're going with this Bray stuff. Because Bray cut a hell of a promo on SmackDown. Very, very heartfelt. Like, I thought he was about to cry at times.
Yeah.
And then it immediately cut out and went to the...
Uncle Howdy?
Yeah, that's what they're calling it, right?
That's what they're calling it, yeah.
Uncle Howdy. So...
Complex says CM Punk's probably working catering.
That'd be amazing. He should be janitorial services.
Yeah. Should be cleaning the toilets at the place.
But I'm really curious to see where they're going with this. From all reports that they're not going to utilize Firefly Funhouse at the moment.
I don't think they should. This should be something different. This should be the biggest if he's going to stick with the two different personalities on running with that. I want to see the genuine Bray like he's been doing, then snap into one of like the darkest.
I would love to see Uncle
people.
Howdy be somebody else.
Yeah.
And there's only really one of two people it could be.
Because he's already come out with the mask on anyways.
Right, but what two people could you see and using in a non-physical aspect that could be pulling his strings behind that?
I have no idea.
Kane or Taker, bro.
I mean, I thought Kane or Taker, but like I didn't think that.
Or how about this? Uncle Howdy's revealed to be IRS, but he's
His actual dad, yeah.
But he is Uncle Howdy, not IRS. You know what I mean? Like what was it? Erwin something. Erwin R. Schleicher?
Erwin R. Schleicher, yeah.
Yeah.
IRS, yeah.
Yeah. Have his dad, Mike Rotunda, come back and be Uncle Howdy.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. I really want Bo Dallas to be, what's his name? The Fiend. Because they got the Fiend, the guy, somebody's wearing the Fiend mask now.
Yeah.
They have to. They have to utilize him.
Like, or put him and Bray together, and then have their dad as that would just be awesome.
I love it. I think it would be.
And then it's revealed Baron Corbin's dad's really Ted DiBiase.
Oh no, that'd be awful.
But what's the next pay-per-view? Is that Crown Jewel?
I think it is Crown Jewel.
And that's in like what?
I see a lot of people complaining online. They're like, oh, he's had 2 matches. He doesn't deserve a title shot. If you think that he's going to walk away with one or both of these belts, you are out of your mind.
Who, Logan Paul?
Yeah, first off, the Crown Jewel itself is literally a money grab. So they're going to throw money grab matches at it. They're going to throw something there. It's just what do they call it? Like a throwaway or takeaway or what?
It's just a throwaway match.
Yeah, it's No, Complex. I know like the heat he would get if he got it, but there's no way. Like if you're gonna do that, you do that with something like you bring the European Championship back, and then you throw Logan Paul in it, and he keeps doing good in the tournament, and then he walks away with it, and he's the new inaugural like, like it. Of course, that's how you would build better heat. You can't.
So there's 2 left for the year. Crown Jewel November 5th and Survivor Series the 26th. And I just
Survivor
realized
Series is going to be so good.
Every pay-per-view this year but 2 of them have been on Saturdays. This has almost been a full year of Saturdays. Backlash and Hell in the Cell are both on Sundays.
It should be though, shouldn't it though? Like
I don't mind the Saturdays.
Like you know what I mean? If you're staying up late and it's like the same thing with the Super Bowl. Why doesn't the Super Bowl start at 4? It's gonna be so long.
Well, because usually it's a West Coast place. So it started at 4, it'd be 1 o'clock. And people would be sober by the time Monday morning came, and they would have no excuse not.
They have no excuse not to call. Yeah, that's true. All right, and now let's go with another word from a sponsor here. Hold on 1 second.
Do you need some screen printing done? How about some vinyl work? Don't worry, we got you covered. Head on down to Seasonal Sports on University Boulevard in Whitesboro for all your vinyl and screen printing needs. Seasonal Sports, University Boulevard, Whitesboro.
Look at that.
Wow.
You did such a good job.
We got commercials now.
We got commercials and everything,
Moving on
dude.
up.
Yeah, dude, that's fantastic.
Now,
good job.
You have a match of the week?
Ooh, do I have a
match of the week? Ha ha ha.
Not sure. I would have liked to have seen the trios match at the beginning, and I missed it. Honestly, because I forgot that it was on Tuesday. I didn't remember until 8:45. Because I guarantee that was good. But since we have to go all the way to last week's, we go from Wednesday afternoon to Wednesday afternoon. I would definitely say it was Orange Cassidy versus Pac for the title.
It was a great match.
It was a really, really good match. I mean, that was an Orange Cassidy we haven't really gotten to see. No. We usually just see like bursts, small, like tiny bursts of him doing stuff. He came out fired up the whole time. He was ready to go. I'll go with that. That was a great match. They both gave
120%.
120%. It was just it was fantastic. Yeah. And then to go along with my bad.
Move of the week.
I would say that was probably out of the same. It's not exactly move, but it's the way that Pac has been selling the powerful DDTs and everything lately. How he like goes back around, but he ends up like his body's like curved like this, or even the way he was selling the orange punches. Yeah, like like he just hits it and he was like literally folding in half on his feet and falling over. I would actually say that it was more the sell of the week, because they were both like Orange was pulling off the moves perfectly well. But it was the way that Pac was selling them.
See, like my move of the week is almost like a moment of the week.
Okay.
And it's with the way Raw kicked off on Monday between Brock and Bobby Lashley. And it was Bobby Lashley putting Brock through the table. And for the first time in a very long time, Brock seemed injured. Like, what I mean? Like, Brock sold the shit out of it. But just that image, because they almost went through the table once. They went over the table. And then the follow-through of Brock Lesnar getting smashed by a man who might actually be bigger than him through a table is insanity to me. And that would be my move of the week.
Yeah. So I missed that, too. Like I said, I had family stuff going on Monday. So I missed it, and I actually didn't even go back to see it.
Well,
which I'll actually even do when we're done, so that I've seen it. But
it was very cool because Triple H did that whole thing where Bobby Lashley was already in the ring talking when Raw came on, so he had already been out there, and I love that. Oh my God, what did we miss? I love that feeling. Oh shit, they started without us.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it, and it was great.
Yeah, they need to do more slowly because the coming out in the 20-minute promo to start the show, it's old, man. It's old and tired, and they've got to stop.
Yeah,
we've just had too much of that. But I don't know. You got anything else? Or?
No, sir.
All right. So remember, if you want to go to this show on Saturday in Utica, okay,
save yourself $5. Get tickets through us.
All right, hit us up. Get the tickets. Hit us up.
Hit us up.
What are you doing?
Why aren't you contacting us?
Why isn't our phones going off right now?
Right.
Hit us up.
Hello?
Yeah.
You need tickets?
Yeah,
Okay.
$20. Hit us up.
Yep.
We'll get the tickets to you.
25 at the door.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
It's going to be amazing. And hopefully we get to see Coffin beat the living piss out of Todd.
Yeah. Todd definitely gonna get what he deserves.
Oh, I can't wait.
Showing up late and storming out. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that guy.
We know what happens when you get the belt, Garrett.
That's true.
We know what happens when you get the belt.
Yeah.
All that power is not meant for one person.
That's very true. That's very true. So yeah, and hit us up. Watch all the other shows on the D. Don't forget about the food drive through the Utica Pantry.
We'll be sharing it again.
Check that out.
Shout out to Seasonal Sports, Rockin' Horse Tattoo, and make sure
Upgrade by
you
the Freaking
upgrade.
Formula.
And now, Garrett, if I'm on the Upgrade website and I'm trying to order, how do I save myself some money?
You use the promo code Disruption for 15% off.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
So yeah, we will see everybody then.
Z wears women's underwear.
Do you love pro wrestling and sports entertainment? It's the real to you, damn it. You support us, your favorite. Talking AJ Styles, Chris Jericho, and all the greatest. Your top 5 dead or alive, the broader stages like WrestleMania, All In and All Out. NXT takeover, what the business about? Putting fans in the stands and the millions at home. Like the Rock versus Stone Cold, we're stealing the show. Wrestle Phantom Radio and Disruption Network with Dippin' Donuts. ICW, we make fanatics flipping donuts. Every time we're live at local shows and it's a bonus. We're family friendly, all the growing ups and kids can donut. We're dedicated to bringing you all the top news. Ain't no dirt sheet, this ain't rhetoric, we do not snooze. No speculation, we're just bringing them facts. Ain't no storyline of fiction when I spit on these tracks. It's Wrestle Phantom Network, Wrestle Phantom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage?